All right. So, what we're going to be focusing on today is continuation from the previous, where we stopped in our previous training. But today we'll be focusing on setting up Facebook ads for lead generation and sales. You can hear me, Abby?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. What we're going to be focusing on today is setting up Facebook ads for lead generation and sales. So, this is what we did in the last class, the last training. Looked at the strategy for generating, that's my strategy for generating quality real estate leads using Facebook and Instagram ads so that you can close more deals. Because the more people you talk to, right, the more qualified people you talk to, the more likely you are to make sales, the more likely you are to close people. Okay. So your focus now is having more conversations with the right people. So all this is what we're doing, whether we're using paid advertising or organic content marketing, is just to get more conversations with people, get more qualified people to talk to, whether you are chatting with them, answering their questions, providing clarity to them, or showing them your offer, whether it's via calls, via chatting, via WhatsApp. The aim is to have more conversations because more conversations equals more money, equals more sales. So and then we looked at the selection of properties and offers. So before you start your campaign, you must identify which offer or which specific property or properties do you want to promote. Then the next thing, you create your lead magnets. Your lead magnets can be a simple checklist, like list of things they need to do before they start, before they invest in that property, or it can be the lead magnets can even be the consultation call itself with you. Okay, it can also be a video guide. All right. So then the next thing is to start creating your graphics and then your video, where you are promoting the lead magnets to educate them rather than directly sell. So I mentioned the reason why you don't want to go direct because you want to get more people to reach out to you without the fear of being sold to. Because many people like to buy, but they don't like to be sold to. They don't like the feeling of somebody's trying to sell something to them, especially when they don't have enough clarity yet. So you want to position your offer and position yourself as somebody that can educate them and guide them properly, right? And they are looking to be in their best interest, not just because you just want to sell what you have, but you want to give them what they need and what is best for them. And what you're positioning yourself as. Then the next, now, by the way, there are times where you can still give direct offers in your ad. That can be when you are retargeting people that have engaged with you before. It can also be when the offer is very, very cheap, is low. Okay, it's not an expensive offer, so you can do direct ads. I'll show you how best to go about setting up direct offer, using direct offers in your ad. Okay, so those are the three places that we looked at in the last class. So today we're going to look at 4 and 5, which is setting up your target audience, all the technical aspects of setting up your ad using leads forms and all that. Then, if there's enough time today, we'll round up all it has to do with follow up and your engagement with the leads after they have come, all right, after they have reached out to you. So, but before we continue with this particular um training, which is to teach you how to set up Facebook ads for lead generation and sales, I want to explain something here, which is there are three different strategies that one can decide to use when generating or when trying to make sales in real estate, in your real estate business. You want to make sales. So basically, you want to focus on uh, based on the offer, based on the price, okay, based on how low, how cheap the price is, then it can now tell you which of these three strategies to use. So now the first strategy there is direct offer. Okay, so basically it involves you advertising the property you want to sell or lease, as the case may be. So this approach simplifies the customer's journey, making it easier for them to inquire about the property or purchase the property without needing to go through multiple steps. So the best time to use this offer is when the property is very, very affordable, when it's very, very cheap, when it's very, very low, lower than it's usually used to be or compared to others in the market. Okay, so so uh, use this strategy when you are selling affordable properties or properties that are within the reach of a larger audience, right? You can use that. Then you can also use this at the same time you are still running that indirect offer, that lead generation strategy, that direct indirect offer. You can do it at the same time that you are running this particular direct offer strategy. So this then the next thing is that you can also use it when you want to um, you want them to talk to you, you want them to come and view the property. You understand? But in this one, you're telling them exactly what the property is. They know exactly all the details about that property, and you're not telling them to come and talk to you, get a free consultation from you to know more about this. Okay, so that is direct to offer strategy. So an example is that a real estate agent can offer a free virtual tour. Virtual tour means you send them a video of the property, or you are there and then they are watching from their phone. You understand? Of they want you to show them the property and all that. Maybe they can't come physically. Okay, that can be the offer. It can be the offer. You're offering to give them a free virtual tour of the property. So the potential buyers can click on the ad, can then go and fill your form. Your form can be on your Facebook ad lead form, or fill the form on your website if you're using a website, and then schedule a time with you. Okay, schedule a time. You guys can schedule a time down on WhatsApp or book a time on your calendar. That you're using Google Calendar or you're using Calendly to book that time with you. Or you can just book the time manually via you guys discussed, and then decided on a time to move forward with. Then the second strategy is opt-in first. So this is the indirect strategy that I started teaching you first. Okay. So this focuses on capturing the leads first before you now attempt to make a sale. Understand? So this strategy is ideal for higher cost properties, and it's also ideal uh for for lower cost properties where you feel most people need more time and information. They need more clarity before they go ahead to make a purchase. So that's the strategy that I taught you about, that I call the indirect offer strategy, indirect sales strategy. Okay, so the benefit is that you get a lot more contact, a lot more people reaching out to you than if you're using direct to offer ads. And then another benefit that you have the chance to warm them up, even though they may not know anything about property investment before. You can then warm them up, you can then educate them, guide them, you understand, to now have all their questions answered. Their mind is now at rest. They not trust you enough and understand the process enough to move further. So you can use free guides, you can use market reports, you can use newsletters, okay? You can use articles, you can use videos, video guides. Then you also another benefit of it is that you have the opportunity to retarget them. You have the opportunity to retarget them with more specific property offers. So an example is that a real estate business can offer a free guide on the top 10 tips for buying properties in Nigeria. Yes, this is an example. So once the prospect opts in, you understand, you get the guide either from your WhatsApp or if you're using email marketing, you can then retarget them with ads showing the available properties. Okay, I hope that is clear.
Yes.
Okay, so now this is the third strategy, which is a combination approach. So for real estate businesses, a combination of both direct and opt-in strategies might be the most effective. This approach allows for flexibility and can cater to different segments of your audience based on their readiness to purchase. So that's what I meant by you can run both the indirect and the direct offer strategy at the same time. So that you can reach both people that are ready to buy now and people that still need more information before they buy. So how to implement? You just identify, right, which segment, which type of people are ready to buy now and which one need more nurturing, needs more education, need more clarity, needs more testimonials, need to see that other people are doing something like this as well, and it's not a mistake. It's something that works. You need to see that okay, they're not the only ones buying this type of properties. Okay, so I said use both strategies simultaneously. Use both strategies simultaneously. Run direct offer ads for ready to buy segments and opt-in ads for other people. Then you monitor and adjust. You look at the performance of both strategy, and then you look at where you need to make changes and where you need to double down on. Okay. Then adapting the strategies to your business. So it's crucial to tailor the strategies to the specific needs of your real estate business in Nigeria. So the effectiveness can vary depending on factors like property type, target audience, and market conditions. So regularly update and optimize your campaigns based on performance data and industry trends. So regularly update and optimize your campaigns based on the results you are seeing. Okay, this one working well. What can I improve here? This one is working. Let me also do more like this one. Then you also look at the trends that's happening in the industry, and then you also use it to create content and also create better advertising content. Right. So let's look at this some myths that people have concerning Facebook advertising. So there are several myths about Facebook advertising that can mislead real estate businesses and negatively impact their campaigns. So it's important to stay informed and avoid these misconceptions to maximize the effectiveness of your ads. So one common myth is that Facebook ads don't work for real estate. So what happens is that many real estate businesses blame Facebook for the poor performance rather than their own campaigns. So they didn't look that, okay, could it be that I didn't set up my campaign properly? I don't have the right content strategy. I'm not using the right strategy. You understand? I'm trying to make the sale too soon. Okay, then I see that people have not yet really gotten clarity on what exactly they are getting. Okay, so they blame Facebook and Facebook ads don't work for real estate, but it does. So rather than blame the platform, look at your own campaign, look at your own content. If your ad is going to work, most times is dependent on your content, and then maybe like 10-20% on your targeting, right? But 80% on your content and the offer. Is the offer something that's attractive, or the freebie, or the free consultation? How you position it? Is it something that's attractive enough to get them to move, to take action, to respond? Your content, does it look like you know what you're talking about? So those are the things that make your adverts work or not to work. Okay. Then the next myth there is that for you to get good results in real estate, you need a high budget. And that is not true. You can run effective ads on a budget, on a low budget, if your strategy is right, your content strategy is right, your sales strategy is right, and your targeting also is right. Okay. And the next myth that people have is that they can just set and forget their ads. No, you need to continually monitor and optimize it so your ad can remain effective. Okay. So another thing you should actually note is that the the advertising landscape is constantly changing. It's constantly evolving. So there are always updates. There are always new tools. So staying updated on these changes can, especially the AI tools that Facebook themselves are also bringing out into their advertising platform and the other AI tools. So when you stay updated on these changes, it can help you to stay ahead of the competitors and make the most out of your advertising efforts. Okay, so let's conclude on this statement. What I've done just now is that implementing these three Facebook ad strategies can significantly enhance your advertising performance and help boost your real estate sales in Nigeria. So whether you choose a direct offer, you choose an opt-in offer, or a combination approach, tailoring the strategy to your business needs and staying informed about industry changes will ensure that your campaigns are successful. Okay. So one thing I also want you to note is that, and why I'm using this approach to teach you, I'm not being too heavy on the technical aspects, because that is not the difficult part. The difficult part is actually creating content that can sell, content that can attract, content that can engage people. Okay, so you have to understand the nuances of creating this content, because the technical parts can change. It's 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 just simple. Just click here, click here, click here, click here, do this. It's easy, right? But the part that looks like it's not so easy is understanding how to create good content. Okay, because I'm hammering on this. All right. So, and then when you leverage these strategies, these proven strategies, you can create more effective Facebook ad campaigns and reach your target audience and achieve your business goals in Nigerian real estate market. All right. So let's now go to the practicals of setting up your Facebook ads for lead generation and sales. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is to ensure that your Facebook ad you have a Facebook account, of course. So I'm going to be using Facebook um platform to advertise. Okay, so ensure you have a Facebook account. You have created a business page. Okay, you have put your logo, you have put your graphics. Just follow all the prompts when it comes to setting up your Facebook page. Follow the prompts, right? Uh, I don't want that to be the focus of this class. I want this class to be focused on the setting up of the advert itself. If need be, we'll need to go back to setting up the page and all that. We'll go back there, but let's go straight to setting up the ad. So the first thing you go to is facebook.com/ads manager. Facebook.com/ads manager on your laptop or on your desktop device. Facebook.com/ads manager. Hit enter. So I'm going to first of all show you how to set up the ad using that's
Are you
for
sharing your screen now?
okay, you can't see my screen. Okay, let me
Okay.
share this particular screen again. Okay, you can see it now, right?
Yes. You say
Okay,
facebook.com/ what?
Facebook.com/ads manager. That's forward/ads/manager.
Forward.
Yes, /ads/manager.
Okay.
Yes, then click.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, still loading up. All right, so then under your business account, your Facebook business account, right, you have different ad accounts under them. So my Facebook business account is called Swellbridge Digitals, and there are all these advert account under my business account. Okay. So before you it's always best for you to create a business account first before you then create your ad account under it. But most times you already have an ad account and a business account once you have created a Facebook page. Okay. Once you have a Facebook page, Facebook automatically gives you a business account and a ad account. Okay. If you want to go to your business account, type business.facebook.com. Okay. Type business.facebook.com to access your business account. So your business account houses all your pages, houses all your ad accounts, houses all your content, your Instagram. So it's called business portfolio. So you can either access your business account either from the app Meta Business Suite. You can download the app and log in to your Facebook there, and then you have access to all this on the app, or you go to the website, which is business.facebook.com, and then they might prompt you to do something. They might prompt you to name the business. They might prompt you to create an ad account. Just follow the prompts. It's very simple. Facebook has tried to make all these things to be easy and straightforward. That's why where you now need to focus on is creating the content and the strategy. Okay, that's where you focus on ensuring that you position the offer as something that is very, very attractive. Okay. Then there's something I didn't really mention. Let me just go back and mention something that I think I missed when it comes to creating your content. And that is so whenever you're positioning your offer, whenever you're positioning your I'll have some written PDFs on this, what I want to say now, but let me just still say it now. Some written guides or ebooks on this, but let me just say it now. Whenever you're creating any content or whenever you're positioning any offer, always, if you're going to use ChatGPT or you're going to write it by yourself, always be focused on the benefits. So when ChatGPT is writing a copy for you, or writing a video script for you, or writing a caption in any marketing message, always be focused on the benefits. Be more focused on the benefits for the person than the features. Okay. For instance, benefits means what good does this do me? What is in it for me? For instance, if I tell you this property is in a quiet environment, right? What does that mean? You say it means your children can be safe and secure in a serene environment that is far away from noise, where you can stay calm and without much interference and all that. Or if you say this property is in a busy environment, you will now say again, this means that you can always get to point A and point B faster, and you have access to everywhere you want to go to quickly. So just always, whenever you have to list a feature, always now focus it on what that means for that person. What's the benefit? Because so in people's mind, they always want to know what is in it for them. So whether you're going to be talking to the person directly, one-on-one, on a sales call, or on a conversation, always emphasize the benefits, because people are wired to, to be attracted to benefits, things that benefit them, not just things that, not just the information, but they want what is in it for me. All right. So anytime you're creating content with ChatGPT, always tell it, be louder with the benefits. What are the benefits of the features? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. So that's one thing I wanted to emphasize when it comes to creating any of your content. Be more focused on what is in it for them than what you have. Of course, they will want what you have. They're coming to get what you have, but they're coming because they it is something that will benefit them. So make sure you allow the benefits of whatever they're coming to get. So let's go back to our ad setup. All right. So you go back to your ads manager and then choose the ad account that you want to run the ad under. So let's use this one. Or okay. Still waiting for it to load. No, I don't want to use ad account. Let's use this one. All right, so let's create a new campaign from scratch. Okay. So now, let me just show you some things in the menu.
Hope you are
This is
still
not.
recording.
Yes, I'm recording it. So one thing I want you to note is that don't be afraid of this. The outlook of these things. After a while, you will get used to it. It's become second nature. But first, might look a bit overwhelming, even though it's not really overwhelming. I think Facebook have tried these days to make it more easier to navigate than before. So this is your menu, right, of your ads manager. You have account overview, your audiences, your billing and payments, where you make payments, where you pay for your adverts, and then your advertising settings, and then your tools. So that's all tools means like the menu and everything. So ads manager is where we are now, where you set up the ad. Business settings is if you need to make some settings on the ad, and billings and payments is where you make payments for your ad. And then audiences is where you can create certain audiences you want to target and then save those audiences. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know for now. Then let's create a campaign from scratch. So you click on create here, and then don't worry about this buying type. You don't need to change anything there. Just leave it the way it says auction. Right, then they choose a campaign objective. So these are different campaign objectives that you can use, which is awareness. Awareness is to show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. So let's say you just want to retarget people, right? You want to retarget people, or you just want to create awareness. You want more people to know you as a realtor in your area, right? You want more people to know you, know your name, know your business. You want them to remember you, okay? You can use this awareness. So, but if you're going to be using the indirect strategy, you first start with the leads campaign, and then you might now choose to retarget people that have engaged with you with awareness, and then you now use video views. You can just retarget them and use a video in the adverts. Okay, I hope you're still following.
Yes.
Okay. So the second type of campaign you can run is traffic. Okay. Where you just want to get a lot of people clicking somewhere. So you can traffic is for link clicks, landing page views, messenger, Instagram and WhatsApp chat. You want them to start chatting with you. And then engagements is you want to get more messages, want more people to buy through sending you a message either on Instagram, either on Facebook Messenger, or on WhatsApp. Or you want to get more video views. You want more people to watch your videos. You want them to comment on videos, or you want them to like the page. If you want to get more followers for your page, you can use this one. Then if you want to, yeah, so that's what this engagement is for. Then this traffic, you can still use it in case you want to get more WhatsApp or more people to go to your WhatsApp profile, your Instagram profile. That's what traffic is for. You want them to just go there and then your profile can now convince them. Maybe your bio cannot tell them whether they should follow or send you a message or check out the properties that you posted there. Okay. So that's that for traffic. That's that for engagement. So you can still use engagement to get conversions as you want people to buy something from you. Okay. But I think this engagement is best when you are selling something that is cheap. Okay, it's not expensive. So I don't think it's best for real estate. Okay, but it's best if you want to you want to retarget people who have engaged with you before. Okay. Because retargeting ads many times is also very important.
Okay.
All right. So then leads. So most times this is one that I tell people to use either leads or sales objective. Either leads or sales. As if you're running ads for the first time and you want people to reach out to you and you communicate with them, use leads to collect leads for your business or brand. Then it's good for instant form. So where you can create a form, Facebook lead form. Then it's also good for getting messenger and Instagram chats. Go to chat with you and continue either on messenger or even on WhatsApp chat. Then it's also good if you want people to go to your website to fill a form or take any other action on your website. Then calls, you can still use it to get people to call you directly, but I don't think that's a very good objective to use in your ads. What if they call you at the wrong time? I think it's always best to be in control of when people can call you so that you can be able to properly manage the conversation. So then app promotion is for you want people to install your app. That's not for what we're doing now. And then sales, say find likely people to purchase your product or service. So this is also a very good one. It's also a very good one. You want people to buy. This is best if you want to do direct to offer ads. This is best if you want people to do direct to offer. You want to promote the offer directly. You can use this campaign objective. Okay, so you can from here you can now lead people to your WhatsApp, to your Instagram, to your Facebook Messenger. Then you chat with them. From there, you can also lead people to your websites where they can now initiate a purchase from there. But for this particular training, we're not going to be using websites. We're going to be using a a Facebook lead form, so that you can get your ads up and running quickly without wasting time. All right, so let's use the leads objective for this campaign. Click on the leads there and click on continue. All right. So now they'll ask you create your campaign using a tailored and streamlined setup or manually build your campaign. Suggestions may vary based on your recent ad account activity. Okay. So meaning what this means is that they're telling you, do you want to create a campaign manually or do you want us to guide you on how to create it? So they will preset it with what they feel is best for you to get more leads. So as I said, suggestions may vary based on your recent ad account activity. Meaning based on what you have been, if you are running ad before, and how you set it up before we had those things do it for you. They'll preset it for you. Okay. But most times it's best to set up the campaign manually so you can be in charge of what you are creating. Okay, there's something else I want to tell you now, which you should also remember is that many times Facebook will write things on your as you're doing all these things, they will give you suggestions. Maybe there's an error, they'll write what the error is. So I don't want you to panic when you see some of those error messages and all those things they're writing. Just take your time to read what they are saying. Okay? Because sometimes people panic when they see they write something in red, they're already scared that what have I done again? But just read what is said and then see how you can correct the error they're telling you to correct. If the grammar is too big, the English is too big, you just copy it. Copy what is said and go and tell ChatGPT to explain these things simple to understand terms. I don't know if that's clear.
All right.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
So after you have chosen leads objective, then choose manual. Choose manual, and then you click continue, so you can be in charge of what you are setting up. Okay, choose manual. So now these are the places where you need to work on the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. Campaign houses your ad sets. Ad set is where you do the targeting. You do the targeting, and then you also do where you want the ad to show up. You want it to show up on only Facebook, or you want to show up on only Instagram, or you want it to show on only stories, or only reels, or only feed. Okay, but I suggest you allow them to decide where. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. You allow them to decide where to show up, because their AI, their algorithm is getting smarter, so it might be able to give you better result than if you just restrict it to showing on only one particular place. Then the ad level is where you now put the copy, that's the written, the write up, and then the graphics or the video. So let's start explaining from the campaign level. Okay, so you can name your campaign, always name your campaign, so you can be able to differentiate one campaign from the other. Always name your campaign. Always name your campaign. So you can name this one now. Just name it whatever. If it's name of the lead magnets you want to name it, or you want to name it June, or you want to name it that week, so you can just be able to differentiate one campaign from the other. Name it, and then you scroll down. Then A/B test means you want to test with different versions of, but I don't usually test that. I prefer to test manually to see I have more control over what I'm doing. And then advantage campaign budget. So most times I use this because it allows me to test different targeting on the ad set with just one budget. Okay. Normally the budgeting is done in the ad set level. But if you turn on this advantage campaign budget, it allows you to budget from the campaign level, so that you can duplicate these ad sets. You can duplicate this ad set so you can target different interests. So you will now be able to find out which one of those interests is the one that is getting you more results. So when you do advantage campaign budget, it said it's a advantage campaign budget will distribute your budget across currently delivering ad sets to get more results depending on your performance goals and choices and bid strategy. You can control spending on each ad set. So it means that depending on it will spend more money on the ad set that is getting you more results. That's just what that simply means. It will spend more money on the ad set that's giving more results. Okay. Then let's turn it on, because I personally turn it on most times. So, and then you set your budget. So you can choose to spend this money that they're suggesting to you here. You can choose to start with 2.5, 3K, 4K, 5K. Okay, but one thing I want you to notice that sometimes Facebook advertising is competitive. So Facebook, if you spend like 5K now a day, or 4K a day, or 3.5 a day, it means you have an advantage over those that are spending 2.5 and on 1.5 a day. That's not always the case, sha. If your ad content is better than the other person's own, you have more advantage over them. But when you spend more, it means more people will see it, and then they might show your ad first before they show other people's own. So it's not hard, it's not set in stone, but sometimes when you spend better, you get better results. It allows the ad account to be able to allows more freedom to be able to reach more people and optimize itself better. Okay. See the word I'm using, optimize itself, because sometimes it needs time to optimize itself, and to find out which kind of people should we keep targeting, how many times should we
Yes.
show it to people before they finally click. So to know, okay, should I show this person 2 times for the click? Okay, show it three times or once. Yeah. What time of the day should we show it to them, so when they're likely to click? So all those things, the algorithm will figure all those things out, and then um after like 1, 2 days, start giving you very good results. So sometimes you can choose to start by reducing it so that you can give it a bit more time to optimize itself without you spending so much. And sometimes you might increase it from the beginning and just let it optimize itself, comfortably, and then you start getting your leads or start getting your inquiries. So, or if you have the money, I think 5K per day is what you should start from. But if you're trying to start
Is,
on a
is,
budget,
is it going to debit your Naira account or this cheaper cash and the rest of them paper? Which one will they
you can
demand
use
for?
it depends on when you're setting it up. I will show you that later when we go to budgeting.
Okay.
But when you're setting your own up and they're asking you which account, always choose Naira. I will show you
Yeah.
that later. And
All
don't
right.
mistakenly choose dollar, because if you choose dollar, you keep
To be on the
people
highest.
handing that use dollar. You understand,
Yes.
to pay. So always just choose a Naira account or Naira card to pay with. Alright. So you can leave your daily budget at 5K, and then you move from there, click next. So you're done with the campaign level now. So now you come to your ad set. So under ad sets now is where you now look at where here they said conversion, right? So choose where you want to generate leads. Choose where you want to generate leads, and then you want to generate it on your website, instant form, messenger, instant form and messenger, or on Instagram or calls. So most times I choose either instant form or instant form and messenger. Okay, so instant form is basically a lead form that people just fill the form without leaving Facebook. Okay, they fill the form without leaving Facebook. Okay, so say generate leads by asking people to fill out the form or sending them to message. Sorry, generate leads by asking people to fill out the form or sending them to Messenger. Okay, so either people will fill the form or they'll be directed to Facebook Messenger to ask their question. Okay. So like why this one might be better than this one is because Facebook, I've noticed that some people prefer to fill form while some other people prefer to chat on Messenger. So it means more opportunities for you to get responses. But the good thing about instant form is that you can set it up for them to leave their phone number so that you can call them even if they don't come to your WhatsApp or they don't click to any of the messenger, or you can have their number on your own database. That's on the Meta Business Suite. You can be able to get all your leads on the Meta Business Suite. Okay, and then you can call them from there. You can also ask, they will put that drop their email address. So maybe you want to send a message on their email, or you want to call them directly, or you want to message them on WhatsApp with their phone number. Yes, that's one benefit that this instant form has. But sometimes you might choose that I just want to just click to my messenger or click to my Instagram DM, Instagram chat. So any of them works, but I think this instant form works best because it allows them to drop their phone number, and you can put some qualifying questions in the form. If you want to use only form, you can put some qualifying questions in the form so that they can know what they're expecting, and it can pre-qualify them. Right. So that's that about that. So you can name your ad set and then you choose where you want to generate your leads to. And then the next place we want to go is to choose the Facebook page you want to use. This is where you choose the Facebook page that you want to use. Then you choose any of the page. Let's say we're using this page. Let's say we're using this page. On your own, if you're doing it for the first time, they'll tell you to accept the terms and conditions. So just click on it and accept the terms and conditions. So, and then you scroll down. So dynamic creative. What is dynamic creative about? Most times I turn it on. It allows me to put different graphics and also videos, all right, at the same time, so that Facebook will now optimize that and see, okay, which combination of headline and graphics or write-up and video, which combination works best for my audience, which one gets more results, which of the graphics is the one that is getting more results. So it will then help me to focus more on that particular graphics and show that particular graphics and that particular write-up to more people. That's what dynamic creative is about. So that's to create dynamic ads. You can now provide creative elements such as headlines, images, and it will be used to automatically generate variations for your audience. Certain variations such as automatically cropping an image or applying carousel templates depends on the creative element and placement selected. Some settings such as send to messenger are not yet available for ads using dynamic creative. Those settings will be disabled. So if you want to use dynamic creative, you might not be able to use dynamic creative. Okay, I don't know if that's clear.
Yes, yes.
All right, so click continue there. So the dynamic creative is on now. So budget and schedule. So say your budget was set up using Advantage campaign budget. That means we've already set up the budget in the campaign level because we turned on Advantage campaign budget at the campaign level. Okay. So now start date. This is where you put when you want it to start, when you want the ad to start running. Okay. So you set it up the day. Maybe you want it to start running tomorrow, next tomorrow, any day you want to start running. Then you set the time. So now they already automatically put it at the time that's already passed. Today is 10th. They put at 2 a.m. so that even if you know that it will just start running when you start running, when you are done publishing the ad. All right. So you scroll down. The next thing there is to set up your audience control. Your audience. It says set criteria for where ads for this campaign can be delivered. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So there's something here that you have to take note of. You said settings, setting audience controls. So with Advantage Plus audience, our system searches within its criteria for a more specific audience. Okay. To give our system flexibility to get results, we recommend setting these controls to create a broad audience. Okay. So nowadays, Facebook tries to encourage you not to put so much targeting so that they can use their own AI and their own algorithms to help you to find the best audience. I don't know if that's clear.
Yes, yes.
So sometimes that's a good idea. Sometimes you try where possible, where they allow you to try and put your own targeting by yourself. Times where they don't allow you, you just run like that for that time. Later on, they might allow you to now put in those your own specific targeting interests and all that. So these are some changes they made recently. So some people don't have that opportunity to really change the targeting. So Facebook said, leave it to us. We'll do it by ourselves. Understand? And that's why I'm emphasizing that your content and your offer, your positioning, and your positioning of your offer must be very, very solid. Okay, so now you can for here now you see they allow us to be able to set our location. Okay, so you edit your location, you can edit there, and then if you're not targeting the whole of Nigeria, you cancel that, and then you type the states or even the specific city you are in. Like so you're in Oka, right?
No, I'm in Onitsha.
Okay, Onitsha.
Wow.
So if you want to just focus on only people in Onitsha, you can focus, or you want to focus on different cities, you can stack the cities, or even different states. You can stack
Okay.
the states. If you don't target the whole of Anambra too, you can also do that. So Anambra State, you choose it. See now, so your audience location has been changed from Onitsha to Anambra. So you can now target other states like Delta, or you can target just Asaba.
Yes, Asaba.
Asaba. Yeah, so choose that. select it. Then they're saying plus a 25-mile radius around Asaba. I think that might be too much. You can reduce it to Asaba, then plus, you can say 10-mile radius around Asaba. I think you can say further reduce it to 5-mile radius. I think, okay, 10 miles is the, or you choose to only focus on current city only, that's only Asaba. So it doesn't start going to other places outside Asaba. The choice is still yours. Okay, choice is still yours. So you can choose current city only. So it shows you only Asaba. Then you can add more states and more locations. It can be as specific as you want. It can even be as specific as a neighborhood. You understand? A particular neighborhood.
Yes.
Can be as specific as that. So you just type it here and you get those. Or if you know what the property you're selling is very expensive, right? You can now search for maybe places that wealthy people live in your area.
Hmm.
You understand? So can you give me one example
Yeah.
of a place in Anambra State that rich people live in?
So can I give you example of what?
Of a place in Anambra State or a place in Onitsha where rich people live.
Okay, as in the location.
Yes.
Oh, there's Oka now. Oka.
Okay. Okay. You can choose that. So for other states, maybe you want to be more specific, you can now search for those specific neighborhoods and to come up here. So let's choose only current city. So we can be more specific with that. Okay, so that's that about location. Now this is where we now set interest. So Advantage Plus audience is say our ad technology automatically finds your audience. Feature and audience suggestion will prioritize audiences matching this profile before searching more widely. So now when it is under Advantage Plus audience, it means they want you to allow them use their technology to automatically find your audience. Okay? They want you to let them help you find your audience. But then you can now add suggestions that okay, even though you want to help me find my audience, let me give you suggestions of people that you can target. Okay? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. There.
Okay. So that's if you are using Advantage Plus audience. So you can now change the age to 30 or 35, depending on the kind of property you are selling, and you have an idea of the age range of people that usually buy can be. But if you are going to look at what age of people buy properties mostly, it's usually 35 or 30 and above. So, but you can still leave it at 25 and above also. Depends on you or your own experience. If you feel okay, 30 is better, 35 is better, 45 is better, 40 is better, you can then change the age here.
Yeah.
Change age. Then you can choose 30 or you choose 35. Then for the end age, you can leave it at 65 plus, you can leave it at 60 in case you're not convinced that people that are 60 and above might not be interested in buying landed property again. So it depends. Then you can leave the gender, male and female, buy property. Then detailed targeting. All right. But now, if you want to be more specific, you want to say, okay, this is the first time I'm running this type of ad. I want to control my adverts myself. Okay. I want to be more specific. I don't want you to do what you feel. All right. Even though nowadays Facebook is doing really well when you let them target who they feel is best for you, but you want to control your targeting yourself. You can switch to original audience option. You click on switch to original audience option, and then you click on use original audience. So using original audience allows you to set up the ad however you want it, and then from here you can also set up custom audience. Custom audience means, say, use custom audience to reach people who already interacted with your business. So it's from this custom audience that you can retarget people who have maybe sent you a message before, or maybe filled a form before, or they 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 sent you a message before, they clicked on your ad, maybe they're even following you, or they have interacted with your page one way or the other. So you can retarget those people, okay, with more content or with direct offers, or you just want them to have another chat with you. Okay, so that's that about that. So now let's go to, we're still in targeting. We're still in targeting. So under detailed targeting now, we want to, you can now put people interested in investing. Interested in investing, interests, investment, business. You can choose that one. So that can give you an idea of people that, okay, these people are interested in investing. You can add one more. Let's look at the suggestions. Okay, investor, real estate investment. Sometimes I try not to click on anything real estate investment, investor industry, interested in real estate, simply because most people that are interested in real estate are other realtors. You want to try and avoid those interests so that your ads will be seen mostly by people who are not into real estate themselves. So you're not spending a lot of money, and then most of the people that see your ads are already realtors themselves. That's why I personally avoid interest that has anything to do with real estate. Okay, so you can choose investor, then you can do it like that. You can now come and narrow it down. You can narrow it down to people who, let's type business class. So people who travel business class or first class, or people who travel internationally frequently. You can add all those behaviors or interests. Okay, because that can be uh that can be the characteristics of some people that will be able to invest in the properties that you have. People that travel business class, people that travel first class. Travel. Click on that. Then you can also add international travel. Frequent international travelers. So you choose that. Frequent international travelers. And then you can now add exclusion. You can exclude people who um who use 2G phones. 2G Facebook Access Network types. 2G phone means they are using a small phone, so most likely they'll not be able to afford what you're selling, so you exclude them so they don't see your ad. That's just a precaution that you do.
Okay.
So, but I will send you something written about all these targeting, different types of targeting interest you can use. I'll send you something written about that. Then watch this place that says advantage detailed targeting. You uncheck it because uh it says reach people beyond your detailed targeting when it's likely to improve performance. You can uncheck it, then you can now duplicate this ad set now. Duplicate it. Since what we did is original targeting. That's we say Facebook don't do anything, we'll target by ourselves. They cannot duplicate and now allow them, okay, reach more people, you know, do whatever you want. So that whichever of them does better, Facebook will now spend more money on whichever targeting, whichever asset does better. Because that's because we did advantage campaign budget optimization, okay, at the campaign level. So that allows us to be able to duplicate, and then Facebook will now choose whichever of the targeting that we did that gave us, that is giving the best results. And then you cannot change the placement. Placement means where you want the ad to show, but I don't recommend you change it. Then click next. So now we are in the ad level. We are in the ad level. So this is the place where we set up where we put our